Okay, start.
Anajuri means the bond of love. It signifies unconditional love. It is this bond of unconditional love for his native land that brought back Milind Datta, the founder of Anajuri from the USA, to start a non-profit organization in 2018, which engages and promotes various initiatives that are striving for social change, owning leadership skills, and building entrepreneurship capabilities in the Northeast, including Assam. For the past few months, we have been engaging with speakers from various fields via virtual media to create a network among the people working in the region. So it was a brief description about Anajuri. Namaskar, good evening. I am your host Krishangi Gohai, bringing you all to another webinar with Anajuri on education. So, during the 1960s, the birth of the internet was a major breakthrough that has made our lives easier. But as we all know that in everything good, there is always something bad. So with the development in technologies and the increasing number of media users also gave rise to a large number of cybercrime cases. So to let us know more about this topic, about cybercrime, we have Mr. Rupesh Mittal with us today. I'm extremely happy to welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Now I'd like to give a brief introduction about him. So he is the founder of Cyber Jagrithi Foundation and a cyber consultant. He as a cyber security consultant came across many crimes that involve cyber crimes. In order to control them, he started CJP, that is Cyber Jagrithi Programme, an awareness program to educate people about the crimes and to stand by them. He is adjunct faculty at CSE, that is Cyber Security, VNR, VJIET. He has completed B.Tech, Computer Science and Engineering, and post-graduation diploma in cyber laws at NALSAR University, Hyderabad. He has also received the Karmaveer Chakra Award, instituted by iCONGO in partnership with United Nations 2019 at IIT Delhi. He in personal capacity has sensitized more than 50,000 students in the past 1 year on the issue of cybercrime awareness across the world, covering more than 23 countries and 33 languages as an Udemy instructor. He is associated with the memberships that includes member of Data Security Council of India, Hyderabad chapter, associate member of National Cyber Safety and Security Standards, member of NAL Community, Hyderabad chapter, member of International Trademark Association, member of Global Compact Network of India, official license partner for Stop Think Connect campaign by StaySafeOnline.organization, member of Cybersecurity Center of Excellence, Hyderabad. And our today's topic is latest trends in cybercrime. So before we proceed further, we would like to hear a few words from you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Krishnaji, for that warm welcome of mine. Very good to see a great initiative by you. I have been through your page and seen you have been doing a very good work. Congratulations on that, and thank you so much for inviting me. And yeah, over to you.
Thank you, sir. So now I'd like to begin with the first question of our today's webinar. So we would like to know what actually cybercrime is.
Okay. So welcome everyone for this session. Firstly, already the host has introduced me. So when I talk about cybercrime, so what is cybercrime? Okay, so basically let's talk about crime. So what is crime? So we have divided crime nowadays into two things. One is a traditional crime and one is a modern crime, or the cyber crime, which we call, which is a digital crime. So now you might think, what is a traditional crime? So all your burglary, your theft, all that is a traditional crime which used to happen from long ago. So the same thing is happening now online. Okay, so any crime in which a computer is used as a tool or as a target, that we call, in the book is the definition that is said like this: Any crime in which a computer, means any phone, it can be a phone, any electronic device is used as a tool or as a target, then that crime is classified as a cybercrime. So I hope it's clear with this paper.
Yes, sir, sure. My next question is hacking a cybercrime?
Yes. So many people nowadays are aware of the fact that, I'm not sure how many from the viewers who are watching us are into this field of cybersecurity or not. Okay, so there's something called as hacking. You might have seen in a lot of movies, people doing, something on their laptops or their devices and doing some crazy work on that. There is this good movie, I'm not sure, of Abhishek Bachchan, named Players. Okay, which many of you might have watched, in which Spider, the name of that person, he does a lot of hacking thing, so whether it is legal or illegal, so or it's actually a crime or not, that's question over there. So whatever is done in that movie, that is crime. Okay, if you're doing anything with malicious intention, okay, your intention is malicious, with a bad intention to harm someone, or if the intention is malicious, then that is a crime. If the intention is not malicious, then that is not crime. We call that as ethical hacking, in to be very precise in that. So whatever hacking you're doing, if your intention is good, for good sake you're doing, it's not that you are hacking a bank and then donating that money in the poor, that is a good intention. So no, that's not called a good intention. There have been many hackers who had done a lot of bank robberies and then donated that money, or suppose there's some politician or whatever, whether they have taken money from there and they have donated that to the poor. No, that's not considered as a good intention. So any of such is considered as a bad intention only. So that is considered as a cyber crime, and is in India, it is punishable under the Indian Penal Code and also under the IT Act 2000.
Okay. So what do you mean by phishing?
Okay. What do you mean by phishing? So first thing is, you should come, an image should come in your mind that a person having a fishing rod, okay, is throwing the rod with some food in that, in a lake or a river. Okay, and what does a fish which is living in that river or that lake assumes? There's some food and it goes and tries to eat it, right? So till here everyone knows about the story. The same is of fishing. Okay, in outside the world, okay, you are living just in a river or a sea, okay, or a lake, in which someone has sent some link to you, okay, via any sources, any like your WhatsApp or your email or Facebook or anywhere. Someone has sent something and you are getting trapped by that website or by that link or by that whatever mechanism is being done. So nowadays, if we are doing so the same thing, it's done by a website, it's done by a phone call, it's done by a SMS. So we call different names for that. If phishing is done via phone call, we call it wishing. If it is done via SMS, then we call it as mishing. Okay, so it's that you are sent something which looks genuine, but it's actually a fake content, and you get trapped into that, and then your account is either hacked or some malicious activities performed basically.
Okay. So among the most recent trends of cybercrime, what is vaccine-related phishing?
Okay, so in vaccine related phishing, so it's more of whatever cases I have seen, it's more of wishing and also phishing related cases also. So what happens in this is, so you might already, or everyone might be aware of this OTP related frauds, right? So you should not be sharing OTPs whenever. So with what reason we should ask OTP? So what the fraudsters have done in the middle is, during now also in some areas we are able to see that, but during the COVID that was happening a lot. So we are calling from the COVID vaccination department. Your vaccination is due, or we are updating your details for vaccination, like that, in that starting tone. Okay, so whenever an attack is happening, a hack is happening on you, the person will be definitely aware of that. There is no way possible that a person is not aware that he is being hacked. So there will be some other medium with which he is communicated, and with that communication, because you are holding the keys of your all accounts. Okay, so from your end only it will be going. So if you are not taking proper security mechanisms, or if you're not following the security procedures, or you're not secure basically, then your account will be hacked. Okay, whatever is associated with you will be hacked or. Okay, so now in this COVID related scams, what they used to do, so they used to call WhatsApp also used to get hacked. So they used to have, WhatsApp worked on OTP. So we are calling from COVID department, and also this is your vaccination is due, or your vaccination details are not updated. And they used to ask you for, sir, one code is sent, can you please update? They'll ask your details, and then one code is sent, sir. Please give us the code, and they'll do that. So what happened with this is your account gets hacked. So your OTP, whatever it is, you assume that it is an OTP of some, of the COVID, but it is actually an OTP of your either some transaction or your WhatsApp accounts or something like that. Or it can also be in any fraud. So using the name of COVID vaccine, they get the OTP or some PIN number from your end, or your details from your end. That's the biggest, one of the recent happened COVID related fraud.
Okay. So, what do you think? What are the various modes or manners of committing cybercrime?
Okay. So in most of the modes, so first thing what used to happen is, as earlier mentioned, one thing is phishing. Okay. So sending you links either in WhatsApp or in emails or in Facebook or some medium, in the name of some recent activity happening, like say it can be a COVID vaccination fraud, or Prime Minister Modi is giving, or your state chief minister is giving some remuneration or free something to COVID patients, or in COVID relief activity like that. And then you get some scholarship is being given by Microsoft or something like that, then like that. So these are one various modes of that. So in which you communicate something over there. You either enter, if it's a website, you enter a form, and that with your details and all, and then it comes like you need to share this to 10 more people, like that. So like that, there's whole mechanism in that. Or you land up into a totally fake page where you assume that it's an original page, and you enter your credentials, and your data is hacked by your data is the hacker over is sitting up behind that system, knows those details, and your account is hacked. Then the next thing is, now because of so much awareness being created among people, this is a latest one happening, and I want everyone to carefully understand this. So nowadays people are not asking for OTPs anymore. Okay, so without OTPs they are doing this hacks. You should wonder how. So what they are doing is, so as so much of awareness is being created by the government, by many consultants like me, and many agencies are there, or even your banks are telling, and whenever you do any banking transaction or anything, do not share OTP, you get an SMS. There is so much awareness being spread about not to share OTPs. Okay, now what I'm aware of is I should not be sharing any OTP. But what I will do is, now I'm a fraudster. What I'll do is I'll call you. Okay, I'll tell you that I'm calling from so and so department, sir. You should not supposed to share any OTP anything. So what we have done is we have developed our own application, and you can download that application and do your whatever your KYC has expired, or debit card has expired, or limit has to be increased, whatever activity with which he is calling to you, you can do that on your own. So you'll feel like, okay, I don't have any problem. Then if I had not to share, then he got your trust over there. So what you'll do, he'll ask you to download that application. So that application will be team viewer, quick support, any desk, any of that kind of application. You once download that, then what he'll do is he'll ask you to do some transaction in your phone or in your device. So a transaction, like suppose for example, your Paytm KYC expired in this name he has called. Okay, the whatever scenario is going on, in that scenario your Paytm KYC has expired. He has asked you to download that an application. You have downloaded application. Now what he'll ask you to do is, sir, please go to Paytm and do a ₹1 transaction, so that I can from my end verify the details and your KYC will be verified. You'll feel okay, no problem. You'll go, open the BTM app. He'll guide you one by one step how you should be doing. Okay, so he'll ask you, click on add 1 rupee to add money to account, then click on ask. He'll ask you, sir, please don't use the existing debit card details, please enter a new fresh one. Okay, then you'll click on add new card. You'll enter your card details, the 16 plus 4 plus 3, which is card number, the expiry date, and the CVV. You'll enter the 23 numbers and then click on OK, and then you'll get an OTP, and then you'll enter the OTP, and then 1 rupee transaction, 1 rupee will be added to your wallet. Then you'll say, okay, sir, thank you so much, sir. Within next 15-20 minutes, your account will be activated. Till that time, do not attend any calls or anything, sir. So that, because do not do any transaction, because it is in verification. You'll feel okay. You'll keep your phone aside and go to washroom, or just hang out somewhere and come back. By the time you come back, you'll see some more messages, SMS in your phone, that 5,000 has gone, 10,000 has gone, 20,000 has gone. How has that happened? So this, you have not shared, you have not shared anywhere any OTP or anything with that person. You're not shared any single detail with that. And if I remember, this happened in Assam also. I received a case from Assam also, in which Guwahati, Assam, to be very precise on that. So in which one that it was from a girl. She lost around 20,000, I think. She has ordered something from a website in which Blue Dot, if I'm not wrong, Blue Dot was the delivery. So she contacted Blue Dot delivery person, and they gave her a Google form to fill, in which she has entered the card details and all for to do a 10 rupee transaction. Okay, with CVV she has entered, and then she was asked to download this application to enter some credentials and all her balance were made empty. So this was, I'm not sure, I had to have to check my phone. When was this case? This is a case of 14 June 2021. Yeah, on that date I got one from that. So like this, many frauds have been happening outside there. So you should be very much aware now. Not only sharing OTP, sharing anything, or do not be in control of someone else. Okay, so whenever someone is guiding you, make sure that you trust that person. Again, do not just believe someone and gain trust of him. It's just like, what I feel is cybercrime is nothing a new thing. It's just the old thing. But when it's happening on digital platform, you're not aware of that. So when you are small and you used to go out to any new place, or you might have seen your parents or your grandparents selling, if they are already aware of that situation over there, वहाँ पे, in that place, वहाँ पे चोरी वोरी होती है, तो ध्यान से रहना, या whatever, they used to be, they used to warn you that that place is of this sort of. But what happens when comes to digital platform, there is no such guidance to anyone. That is which is missing in the society. There is no grandparent or your parent who can guide you how to be safe in this digital platform. What are all the risks available in the digital platform? That is the reason these frauds are happening yet. So I hope with this session, so much of awareness is created and you all be safe.
Yes, sir, sure. Now we would like to know what spoofing is.
Okay, what is IP spoofing? So IP spoofing on a wide angle is spoofing your IP address. So when you are talking to someone, so now on your phone calls, you have something called as phone number, which is the identity. Suppose I want to contact any one of you. Okay, suppose I want to contact your host, Krishnaji. So I need to know her phone number, then I can call her. The same way, in the internet, you have IP addresses associated with every network. So whenever you're connected to internet, you get associated with an IP address. So there is a technique which few people use, and they spoof that IP. Okay, so your IP is there. It's like a three-way communication, like a conference call. Okay, suppose now I'm calling to some unknown number, and from that number to some number, and from that, if I'm contacting Krishna Joy, then what will happen? What will she assume? That I am being contacting from that number. Will she know my original number? She will not know. Right? The same way, it's IP spoofing. So in that, what happens is you connect to some different host which is in different country or wherever, according to your wherever you are trying to spoof. From there, you do your connection. So what happens is when the investigation or anything happens, that IP reflects. But still, there's not that the police can't know your original IP. There are ways which we find out that IP also.
Okay. So how to report a cybercrime?
Okay, that's a very good question. So in India now, the Ministry of Home Affairs, the MHA, has launched a toll-free number for nationwide, which is 1930. I want everyone to please note down that
Okay.
1930. Okay. So if any fraud has happened to you, okay, you need to immediately call to that number. 1930 is a number. Okay. So you need to immediately call to that number. They'll ask you all the details and they'll log a complaint for that. And they'll within few minutes, they'll freeze that account. So whatever amount is there in that account, if the person has not taken. So this is as early as possible. So the more fast you do a call and make that account freeze, so the whatever, if you are giving good amount of time for the fraudster to remove that cash from his account, then the police also can't do anything. If you have reported very immediately, then your the amount will be freezed. Okay, so this is one. And you can also visit cybercrime.gov.in for non-financial or financial also. This number 1930 is specially created for financial frauds. If you have lost money, or if there is any other fraud happened with you, either harassment or bullying, or like your social media account has been hacked, or any other thing, anything. So you can just go to cybercrime.gov.in. There you can lodge a complaint online. You need not visit any police station or anything. You can directly lodge a complaint over there. Or if you're interested to visit any police station, you can go to any nearby police station and lodge a complaint. So in India, so there's a instruction given by the central government that every police station should be taking complaint, whether they investigate or not, but they will definitely take your complaint on cybercrime. No station can say that no, this is a cybercrime. We will not go to a cybercrime police station. That is not accepted. So every police station can take a complaint, should be taking a complaint, or else you can file a zero FIR. There's something called as zero FIR. So then it's on that police station with wherever the jurisdiction come, they will take care of that. Okay, just remember the word zero FIR. File a zero FIR. If they say nahi hamare mein nahi aata, no, just ask them file a zero FIR. Okay, so you need to be a little wise on that, because police people will not that easily take a complaint. So you need to little struggle. But if you feel that just go to cybercrime.gov.in, file a complaint over there. The rest all they will only take care. So the police department will only call you if they need further details and all like that. And also there is one good feature in this portal. You can also report a crime anonymously. Suppose you don't want to reveal your identity, but you want to report a crime. So then also you can visit that website and report. So there will be option of report anonymously, which if anyone required, you don't want to share your identity. But when are you using that, I request you to please give as much details as possible, because the police department will not know your identity. They cannot contact you. Okay, so if you are giving limited information in that, the police cannot proceed with the investigation, because they have very less information and they will not get any leads. So you give as much details as possible when you're doing anonymous complaint. If you're doing a a non-anonymous one, then if you are giving less details also, what is happening, if the police requires any information, they can contact you and get more information from you.
Okay. So in India, what are the laws concerning cybercrime?
Okay. So in India, we are having IT Act 2000, which is again amended in the year 2008. So all section 65 to 72, we are having laws. So if you are creating any fake accounts, or you're creating any doing any frauds on using the online mechanisms or anything, so all those are considered as criminal activities in India, and those are having imprisonment and also fine in that. And not only that, we in IT Act, they have also recognized creating of fake documents using what do you call the online, like your Photoshop and all. So if you're doing any Photoshop, morphing some photos doing and also those are all also considered crime in India. So according to the IT Act 2000 and 2008.
Okay. Now I'd like to say that we will be continuing with our questions, but if our audiences has any question, then they can drop it in the comment box or just simply unmute the mic and ask. So moving to my next question, what cracking is?
What
Cracking is, yeah.
cracking is? Okay.
Yeah.
So cracking is not something which has you crack something. Suppose your password is there. Okay, your password is not stored as your password. Suppose your password is Rupesh1234. Okay, just for sample. So what your the websites will be there. They will not be storing your password as Rupesh1234. They will be encrypting it and storing it. So let me give you a small example. You might have seen this in aptitude exams. So there's a code, say 1234 means ABCD, like that. There's a coding thing, right? Like that they will be encrypting, not the same, I'm just saying one example. So like that they will be encrypting your password and storing it. They will not be storing your password in the plain text. We call this Rupesh 123 is a plain text, so that they'll be storing as XYZ is something like that. Okay, so that is called an ciphertext or an encrypted text. So in that way they will be storing. So conversion of from that text you need to get back Rupesh 123. So that is called cracking. So able to crack the password from the coded one.
Okay. Yeah. So is cyber harassment also a cyber crime?
Yes, definitely. So cyber harassment is, maybe that is not a, 1 second, just give me 1 minute.
Sure.
I'll read out few important cyber laws to you, which can be very helpful to the audience also. Yeah. So doing any abuse online, okay, just note down this. Doing any abuse online. So previously we had section 66A, which was repealed, but there are so many alternative sections in IPC which we can be using. Next is stalking. Okay, so pursuely still monitoring any woman through online medium or anything. So in that, so we are not having any particular section in IT Act which talks about that, but we have section 354D subclause 2 of IPC, which talks about that. So that is also, maybe it's not there in IT Act, but still, if you're doing that against a woman, or then definitely you are, I know there is some section available in IPC with which you will be trapped. Then you have all your hacking activities, illegal activities, and all, which are covered under the IT Act.
Okay. So how does one combat child pornography?
Okay. So before I start with that, even if you're Googling, even if you're in Google typing child pornography, that is a crime. If you are aware of that or not, even if you are typing child pornography in Google, that is a crime. Okay, so that serious is child pornography in not only India, in many countries. Okay, so if child pornography is found anywhere, so that is taken very, very seriously. Okay, what do you call the kidnapping and all of extortion of child, or the trafficking, child trafficking, and this child pornography are few some cases or incidents which the police department takes. Not only police department, the whole law enforcement takes at a very serious thing and works on that, and also you get the support also very fastly on that. So if any video or any post or you are making in which a child is involved, so that is considered crime, and very strict action is taken also against that. And what do you get? So in, suppose any other crime has happened, someone has created your fake account or something like that, when the police department files complaint on that and asks Facebook for data, there might be some delay in that. But child pornography is one in which you'll get immediate response. Okay, so immediately action will be taken on that. So that's something you should not be involved in any way. And even just googling child pornography is a crime. You're not allowed to do that also.
Okay. So we have one question from our audience.
Mhm.
What is the main goal of cybersecurity?
Okay. So cybersecurity is a very big field, firstly. Okay. So it has a safe security, which obviously you all are aware of, how one should be safe in this digital world. Not only a person, how a machine should be safe, how an organization should be safe, how a transaction should be safe. Okay. Next thing comes is uh, the forensics of that. Okay. How to investigate. Suppose something has happened. So how do you investigate that? Okay. Next thing is how to do an activity you're hacking or getting that. So that is one thing that is also involved in that. Defense of that, if some attack is coming, how to defend that. So that is also involved in that. But the main goal is to provide the secure, the safe infrastructure, a security mechanism with which an entity or a body can be kept safe from unauthorized access. Someone unauthorized, who is not authorized to do some access that application or that device or anything. So to prevent that, it provides the, what do you call, the procedures or mechanisms for that.
Okay. So what are the challenges in cybercrime and maintaining a cybersecurity?
Okay. So there are so many challenges in this. One thing is, because of this geo in 2016, from 2016 onwards, the number of users using internet has grown, enormously, or say exponentially. Okay. So in before 2015, 14, like that, people who were not much aware of internet also are now, because are now starting using internet, have started using internet forcefully. You can say it is, they have been made using internet forcefully, because after this geo thing has come, and it gave firstly free of cost, and then after that it has started giving these packages thing, in which internet is coming by default to the user. 1 GB per data per day is like one cup of tea only for everyone. So you did get it only anyway, right? So now they are all using internet, either YouTube, or you can be a WhatsApp or your Facebook or some other platform is definitely being used, in which some communication is definitely made with the outside world which they are not aware of. Okay. So there is a human psychology involved in this. So whatever we come across, say on YouTube or on Facebook or on WhatsApp, someone is saying something. Okay, some video is there, or some audio is there, or some post is there. There is a natural human tendency that you believe that it is true. So if you go to the Cyber Jagrithi page, you can see the recent 4 5 days back only. There's a, everyone might be aware, there's a thing going on with hijab in the Karnataka state, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a video was shared on that the Muslim girls, the drainage water is being thrown like that. People started believing it, and again there's so much of clash was happening in internet and outside the, people were commenting using that and commenting on that, and like that, so much of thing was up. So this is the power of internet. Kacha badam is, again, I'm not sure from which state that
Yeah.
comes. If that is from your state only, yeah. So that's how it can give you benefit also. It can make your life, you can see the very example is the very recent example is the Kacha Badam. He used to use that song to earn his living somehow, and now he's getting good offers from here and there to sing that, and people have made a remix of that, and then he's having, that's the positive side, which people like us want to see, that one should get benefit from the social media or the internet. But what happens indeed is, you get something else. You get into all this fake content, false content. You get into these frauds you're not aware of. Enter into a lot of different things. You might see tomorrow a YouTube video explaining or something on like this, how to become millions, and how to become something like earn money and all. You just start believing that. They'll be showing you something very, things. Those are all fake things. You don't know that. People have sell so many lands here and there in the name of Taj Mahal. If you know your grandparents and all, you just have some conversation with them. They'll because they are kids, they don't want to reveal. So there will be some secrets with them hidden. So people have done. There is so much fraud happening here and there in physical world also. But if you are not aware of that, so the same thing is happening online nowadays. That is happening online. So many people who already are aware of those frauds which have happened in physical world, so for them it's not a big deal. But you are new, you are connected. So here you might be seeing a Facebook profile which is a girl similar to your, but you know who is operating that. There can be a 650 years old or 60 years old operating that, or you might assuming 30 years or 40 years a person, or 27-year girl profile account and all. There might be a 12-year kid operating it. Kids are also not that stupid these days. They are also very wise. Bacha, there is no bacha thing. Bacha is very sharp these days. He is a person who is more intelligent than you. He knows very wisely to use internet. So that is the negative side, or the wrong content that he or she is receiving. And when we talk about internet, so it has all good and bad. So if you're having some child, so now everything is happening online. Your Zoom classes, your WebEx classes, or Google Meet classes are happening online. So he is exposed to the internet, which has A to Z, सुई से लेके aeroplane तक सब कुछ है उसमें, right? So you should be knowing some parent filter, content filtering, and all those mechanisms. If not, then again he's exposed to so much things. You might not know aware of that, but tomorrow when some incident will happen, I'm not sure. There is one game called Deadly Blue Whale game. How many of you are aware of that? I'm not sure, right? So it's all about that. So in which people who are lonely and all, they are the main target of that. In this world, everyone is the world is actually very bad in the current scenario. You might the parents are software employees, they are work from home, so every day in front of laptop only they are doing their work. There is the generation is going towards children are given to caretakers. The parent doesn't concentrate much on the children. So what happens is, so the child is lonely only. He andar wo ghurta rehta hai. He suffers in, so he gets an online friend who will be very sweet to him. Okay, so it's like same giving a toffee to a child, getting him an ice cream or cola. He'll be happy. You will be in good eyes of him. So what happens? So you can use that child to with multiple things. You can maybe to hack you. Your child can be used, or many. There are XYZ possibilities with which that a person can do, because the child is in his control. Whatever he says, the child will do. Why? He trusts you. You have got the emotional connect, and which is the very strongest one. Whatever happens, he will not believe his parents, but he'll believe you. That person, that online friend, whichever he has made. So that is a very bad thing which we have been seeing. So please do concentrate on your child. Do concentrate on whatever things are happening to you. Whatever you see on internet need not be true. What are the health tips you see need not be true. Do not just go and blindly follow them. So whatever you are seeing related to health and all, please do consult any professional in that whatever field it is, and then only take those whatever prescription is given. Just because someone on internet has shared, do not believe it and go into that. There is a question, I think. There are certain loopholes in the IT laws as well as which fails to take immediate steps to protect gender-based cyber violence against a particular gender targeted. I'm a little unclear on this. What is this? And do you have any suggestion to improve this? Gender-based cyber violence. Gender-based cyber violence. I'm not clear. What are you trying to ask with that? So what are you trying to say that, Mr. Pareen, if you're there?
Yeah, Pareen, you can also unmute the mic and ask.
Yeah, my question was we generally see that in cyber related crimes, we generally see that particular gender is targeted. So basically, this includes women. Like, those which are very grievous crimes, such as like sexting, then revenge porn and all. So what is so there are certain loopholes, and there are certain loopholes in the judicial system as well as legal system. So what sir has to say on this, and can he make any suggestion to, like, from his side to improvise the system in any way?
Okay. So I agree with you on that point that there are some loopholes because in IT Act, so all are bailable, crimes. So in all the whole IT Act is, there is no section in that which is non unbailable. There is no bail option in that. So every thing is in, you can get a bail in all those crimes. Okay, so that is one thing. So it's not that there is no section for that relating. So what our crime is happening, say if any gender, and more specific to women if you're talking, so there are being sections in IPC also. It's not that only IT Act should be used. So that because it has happened online, it's not that only IT Act will be used in that, or IT Act sections will be taken care of that. The police department or the public prosecutor will be using the sections of our own IPC also. So whatever, if you feel there is a loophole in the IPC also, then whatever suggestions you get for the improvisation of that by the experts, so that you definitely can see. But what I assume is there is still data is not given that much security or importance in India. So we are having a data protection bill for that, which is still pending with the in the parliament. So we hope that that comes ASAP, and we are seeing good implementation of that also. So once that is there out, so women's, that not only any gender, so it's not the target is women only. So maybe many are of that presumption that target is women only. See, women somehow dare, so there is both things. Okay, there is something called as reporting of crime, which happens very less in any not only cybercrime, in any traditional crime also. So a reporting will not very easily go, and it takes so much of struggle and all for that, to go and complain. The same way, when anything happens with you, people don't even share with the family. I have seen in such cases in which they don't even want to share that incident with the family person. If it's a husband, they don't want to share with the wife. If it's a children, they don't want to share with the parent. There are so many. If it's a parent, then they don't want their other people to know, because there is some prestige thing, goodwill thing, or they have some internal fear. They feel, what will people think? Okay, what will the society think? Something like that has happened with me. So they, many crimes are there, many incidents have which they let go, because they don't feel, they feel that okay, it has gone, let's keep that part aside in that. So until unless it comes to the neck, they don't go and complain about that. So that is the reason we have been creating so much awareness, that there's an anonymous option created for that purpose only. So please report that crime, don't reveal your identity, so that the law enforcement should come to know that what are all the crimes that are happening. Then only some action can be taken, because we cannot just take some action just in the air. We cannot assume that this is happening and take we can take. So we need some uh, you know legal binding for that, some binding proof for that. So that is the reason this anonymous option is created, for that purposes only. Suppose you don't want to reveal your identity also, you please report the crime at least. Okay, the investigation will happen on you, at least report the crime. Leave the rest to the law enforcement, whether whatever action they take on that. Please report the crime at least. If the crime rate is more, definitely some action will come in force. So now this online number has come, 1930 number has come. It is because of that so many online frauds are happening. There is on so much of transaction from here to the phone pay, Google Pay, so much of this is happening. People are reporting that also. If there is no reporting, what will the government think? That nothing is happening. Just police department is making rumors about that. If complaints are coming, police department can show that yes, this many complaints have come, we need some support in that, then the government will provide that support.
Okay, Parin, I hope you got your answer. So back to you, sir. What are major effects of cybercrime in our society?
Okay, so the major effects of the cyber crimes happening is, one thing is the mental trauma which one goes through, say about the harassment, or so one goes through a very dark phase. he cannot just continuing the discussion which was talking about the gender-based cyber violence. So there come scenarios in which you can't even talk. So there it can lead to even suicide also. That someone might come to know about this thing happened with me. Someone might create a fake account of yours, a morphed video of yours. Just give me a minute. I'll show you one video with which you'll understand at what place this things are going nowadays. Just give me 1 second. I'm not sure if I'm having. Yes, it's there. I'm sharing my screen. Please let me know if
Yes, sir.
the audio is coming or not.
Dear fellow scholars, this is 2-Minute Papers with Dr. Kara Joana Ifahir. It is important for you to know that everybody can make deepfakes now. You can turn your head around. Mouth movements are looking great, and eye movements are also translated into the target footage. And of course, as we always say, 2 more papers down the line, and it will be even better and cheaper than this. As you see, some papers are so well done and are so clear that they just speak for themselves. This is one of them. To use this technique, all you need to do is record a video of yourself, add just one image of the target subject, run this learning-based algorithm, and there you go. If you stay until the end of this video, you will see.
So this is where the technology has come. So just with a photo of yours, okay, one can create a whole video on you. Okay, so like as if you are speaking something. So that when I said something about fake news and fake content being shared, this is a new technology that is coming, and that is already there in the market. Also there are some apps also, reface kind of apps. The app name is I think Reface.
Yeah.
That is for more of movies, Hollywood and Bollywood movies, and you can put your face instead of the
Also, there are certain apps that totally transform a male to a woman or a woman to a man.
yes. And in Snapchat and all, I think you get filters and all. Nowadays filters are coming in which you can convert yourself into a lot of things. So this is the place where it's very hard to identify what is the source for that. Okay, so from where this has started. So was it on me? I create something like that, and for that, if I create a female face, so they can, if someone is using multiple layers on that, it will be very hard for law enforcement also to detect it. But and also for the people. So if something like that is coming, suppose your state chief minister's video is coming like that, or some college, you're a student of college, your college head's message is coming like that, or some your own video, it's someone can make a video have some morphing like that, in some adultery content for that, and can then harass you or blackmail you for some benefits, say money or some other sexual benefits like that. So this is where the world is going. So one should be very, very careful when you are using internet. So you don't know, you might not be aware of the power of internet, but it's having so much of its capacity now. So many things can happen. So whenever you're giving any of information outside, you should be very much careful of that. And that is one point. Next thing is what it can does is you can have financial loss. Definitely you can lose all your hard-earned money if you're see. Again, there is some negligence on part of us only in that, because suppose now I am having cash, okay, or gold for say, what you'll be doing, you'll buy a locker, very, very costly, you'll invest money in that. Okay, you'll buy a locker or put it in your bank, or some, you'll take so much of care for that. Okay, that doesn't get dropped, theft, वो चोरी नहीं हो जाने के लिए, you take so much of care. But when it comes to your bank money, you don't take so much of care. किसने ओटीपी पूछ लिया, तुम्हें आपने बता दिया. Do you give your house keys to anyone just like that? If I ask you your house key, will you give that key to me? No, you'll not give. So what you are inviting so much of trouble to you just by sharing the information. So many people might not be aware of this fact. So you put an update that I am traveling to Delhi, or you have kept an update of travel. So you might feel, a matter of pleasure or pride to you that I am at the so and so place. You might be kept keeping a photo of flight and all. But what, as a fraudster, it gives information to me. This person is not at the home. His home is idle. I can go and rob his home. I can go and do a theft at his home. So like this, also so many frauds has come. So whenever you are sharing information, so you should, what information you're putting out, you should know about that. So for that, when I talk to many people, I give 5 guru mantras to them. So I hope those help you also in that. I think the next question is on that only, how to stay safe from the cyber crimes and the trends. Okay. So the first thing, 5 things which I want you all to follow is to, which I can say, I can write it on bond paper and give you that. If you're following those 5 things, you will definitely not be in the hands of any cyber criminal. First thing is, whatever information you are sharing on the internet, okay, you should feel happy about that. Whatever information you are sharing on the internet, you should feel happy about it. When you see that, happy about, in the sense it's having a very good deep meaning on that. So now you might look very good, and also you're sharing the information. You're sharing that information with your, there's some person, male person, or say it's female, male or female person. You're having a partner in that, and you're sharing that. But if you see that same content 5 years later or 10 years later, will you still have the same feeling? If you are very strong on that, you are allowed to share that information. Okay. If that content, say it can be image, text, video, content, I'm referring to that. If your parents, family, friends, your close friends, everyone sees that, you should feel happy. So in many applications, because of the privacy settings, there is some information you share only with close friends. I think there's on Instagram, close friends option and all. But what I feel is, if you are having some information which you're putting out, okay, that you should feel happy if your parents, your who are in your parents, your friends, your family people, even your enemy, if sees that information, you should feel happy. If that is such, you can share that information. Okay. Third thing, you should feel happy if that content tomorrow comes in the front page of a newspaper. If that image of yours, or that video of yours, or what do you call, that text of yours, tomorrow gets printed on in front page of a newspaper, you should feel happy. Okay. The fourth point is, if someone prints that on a t-shirt, the picture of yours, or that video, no, video cannot be printed, the text of yours, you should feel happy. Okay. The fifth point is, you follow all these 4 points. Okay. So definitely, so whatever content you put out outside, if you are aware of that, okay, so if you're happy in all these 5 points, so damn sure there will not come any incident in which you'll have to contact me or call 9930. So, and also I am keeping this aside, this is about content you put on social media. So do not share any confidential personal information outside, like your name, age, date of birth, and all. Okay. So because you might be thinking what one can do with these things. Many of your UPI pins, whatever you're using, might be your date of birth only. If it's a 4-digit pin, it might be your year of birth. If it's a 6-digit, some other number. Many people have that, or 1 2 3 4 they keep it. So do not keep any such information outside, and use 2-step verification. Every application is now having a 2-step verification. So please go on YouTube. There are very good people helping out in the society who have created videos on that. So whatever application you want to put in, say for WhatsApp or for Facebook, Instagram, or whatever application, just type that application name space 2-step verification, how to set. You will get a blog or either a video on that, in which people have shown you, the bloggers have shown you how to do that step by step. They have shown you. You can do that thing on your devices, and do invest a little. Get a paid antivirus, install that in your devices, and use it. So regularly, weekly, in COVID, we are having this digital hygiene following. You need to sanitize your hands, wear a face mask and all. The same way you should be following a cyber hygiene also. You should be regularly cleaning your data from your devices, using an antivirus and all, doing a virus scan and all those stuff. So please be aware of so many things, frauds happening. So is anywhere. So in the end, what the remedy will be coming is, you should not be sharing any information. You should not be trusting some whatever things coming online. So do not do that. And if there are any more questions, I will be more than happy to answer them.
I don't think so. So seeing no more questions, I think we are coming to the end of our today's webinar. And lastly, sir, if you want to say anything from your side, then we would be glad to hear.
Yeah. So only thing is, if anyone wants any support, if you are being victim of any crime, or you want to know any more details, you can contact us anytime. You can contact on any of our social media, which is @cyber Jagrithi. So our team will be more than happy to help you. We operate all over India. So only in India, sorry, for in specifies, we are currently not taking anything which is not in India, because we are having only thing in India only. So we want to make India a cyber safe country only. So we are currently not worrying about other countries. So sorry for if there are any participants from outside the country. So any support you require, we are always there to help you. And already so much information I've given you. If you are victim of something, what you should be doing. So please do report the crime. And thank you so much, Anajori, for making such awareness among people on education, and so many other good initiatives are being taken by you. Very good. Congratulations to them. Good luck. Have a very good thing you are doing. So very less people take these kind of initiatives and do. So all the very best to you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving us this much time today from a busy schedule, and also for making our today's webinar so fruitful and exciting. Thank you so much. And also, I want to thanks to our audiences for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.